Okay, I'm going to start by going through problem number 17 in section 8.2, and that's the first section that we covered in the complete testing. And what I'd suggest, do watch it all the way through once. It'll be probably about 3 minutes at the most, and then go back and you can stop and start it if you need help. So, okay, we have step one. Remember, we have a four-step process. So step one is going to have your H naught and your H1. And in this section, we're looking at proportion because our claim is that less than 1/3 of the calls are challenged. And so therefore our null, as you know, is always equal to, and that's going to be 1/3. Sorry about my sloppy writing. Our alpha is 0.01. Okay, so therefore, step two, we have to look at what test statistic we're going to use. And since we're testing proportion in step one, we're going to look at z equals, and it's going to be p hat minus p divided by the square root of pq divided by n. And p hat was 172 divided by 611. So there were 172 calls that were successfully challenged divided by 611 minus p, and from up in step one, p is 1/3, divided by square root of p, which again from up above was 1/3, times q, which is 2/3, divided by n, which is 611. It's a total number of data values. And if you put that in your calculator and crunch away, you're going to get negative 2.72. That leads us to step three, which is our decision zone. Step three, we look up in step one, is less than, so we have a left tail test, and the area in the left tail is 0.01. And so if we look that up on our chart or our calculator, the z value that's associated with an area to the left of 0.01 is negative 2.33. So then what we have to do is we have to compare our value that we got in step two to the value in step three, and our value of negative 2.72 is less than the negative 2.33. Therefore, we're in this tail right here. So since we're in the tail in step three, we're going to reject H naught, because step three we always accept or reject the null. So since we're in the tail, we reject H naught. So step four, when we look up above, if we reject H naught, we accept our claim, because I'm going back up to step one, putting an asterisk on that claim. That claim is H1. So we have to say, since we rejected H naught, we accepted our claim. We'll say there is sufficient evidence to show that fewer than 1/3 of the challenges are successful. So again, there is sufficient evidence to show that fewer than 1/3 of the challenges are successful, because we basically accepted our claim. So I'm just going to put ... there. You must write it out, but for sake of this screen, I just put ... Okay, well, good luck with that one, and then I'll give you some more examples.